Today on inCARnation we're in a fantastic location because I get a chance to go really fast in this little i20N because we're on a rally. We're the final sweep car, which means we get to run around at the back of the field, and the best thing is we can hang back, wait for them all to go, and then have a really good serve legally and using both sides of the road. We're on one of the finest driving roads in Australia. This is called the Reefton Spur. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours out of Melbourne. So if you ever get a chance, come and drive the Victorian Alps and the Reefton Spur. So let's go. Now viewer, we're just about to enter stage one of this rally stage. Later on in the video you'll see Andrew talking about one of his complaints with this car is the steering wheel doesn't extend. And I thought about that last night. I thought, surely that can't be right. So sure enough,
it goes up and down.
So bring it out, come on. Yeah, there we go.
That's just amazing. See, I just drive. I don't look at anything. But I did not know this. Now,
he's completely wrong. It does. Because he's got no frigging idea.
Oh.
She's a bit dirty. It's Andrew, you remember from our rally videos. We were like, in Targa, Tasmania, we were 16th outright after the first stage.
Amazing it was.
In Targa, there's hundreds of cars in this great big arena like this. You can see the photo. And they go from slowest to fastest. They leave.
Yep.
So on day two, after the first stage, just the qualifying stage, if you like. And I got really nervous because the cars just all left. There was virtually nobody there. Just Andrew and me and the really fast guys. And I'm going, we shouldn't be here. We should be gone. We were faster than them yesterday in the GT3 RS.
Stu was just pacing backwards and forwards.
I was going, let's get in the car, let's go. But you have to go when they call you. So anyway, we didn't hold that position. We had a few woes. You can see the video on
gremlins.
Yeah. But we were in a fantastic car. That was the RX-8 SP rally car.
Yes.
But today, we're not. Ta-da! Today we have this little thing. I know I previously reviewed the i20N, but that was a really wet day and I was by myself. Here's a washaway right on the apex. Just hit that smoothly, and another one. You just can't see them sometimes because they're full of water. Now I've got a real driver. Yeah, the real driver should be in shot.
And here it is. I had to get rid of that.
Oh yeah. So here's the car. And this is a car you bought.
Yes.
And you've done 20,000 Ks on it.
Yes. It's only about just turning a year old now. After a long wait for it, we got it. And it's great to be coming down and doing these final sweep official jobs. It's a perfect car.
Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss. The
Great Tarmac Rally.
The Great Tarmac Rally. And we're the sweep car.
Final sweep.
But it gives us a great excuse to go for a bit of a fang. Did you see my review of this car and you went, I have to have one?
I did, absolutely. I thought, gee, if you can drive it like that in all that rain, let's go for it.
It's a really epic road. We're just out of Marysville in Victoria, in Australia. So you actually had to wait quite a while for this car, didn't you? Like 18 months, 2 years?
It was just on 2 years.
Boy. And headaches with Hyundai delivery. It's arriving, it's not arriving, it's on the boat, it's not on the boat.
Unfortunately, there was no communication. I was the one that had to keep prompting, asking the questions.
Yeah.
And eventually they said I got a VIN number, which was good, and then nothing. And then they rang me up and they said, your car's here ready for pickup the next day. So not the best experience.
No.
But that's in the past.
Now I noticed you're a long way from the steering wheel and you normally drive in the race car with really bent arms.
Correct.
But you're not. So
no, one of the downsides that I have definitely found is that it's not telescopic, so it's up and down, but it's stuck there. It's as simple as that.
And the other thing is it doesn't have adaptive dampers.
No. So it's very, very firm when you're just touring around.
Yep.
But yeah, it would be nice to be able to adjust them on the fly.
And look how much debris there is on the road.
Crazy.
7 left early and 5 right, slippery if wet, shiny surface change.
Slippery if wet, and even worse if there's leaf matter.
Yeah, covered everywhere. And 5 left and 3 right mid. That's 3's a right angle. Into 6 left with a dip. This is an extremely good road. Probably better when it's clear of debris, but you can feel already how firm this is. Here's the dip, 40 out for a 6 left again, and 5 right mid at the rail. There's a 5. Opens 50 for a 6 left.
So this is what this car was designed for, these sort of roads.
The seats could use a bit more lateral support, to be honest. It's not like a race car. 5 left here.
I think
into 6 right long. This is a long 6 right into 7 left opens.
Yep.
Steep track on the right. Oh shit, it's a big drop down there.
Yeah, and of course the key to all these events is really staying focused on what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, not losing focus. 100 metres, 5 left.
Yep.
Here with a dip. 6 right mid, stay in. Kinks for 150.
It's such a torquey little car. I mean, this is all in 3rd gear.
This is getting busy. 6 left here. 6 right opens. 40 for a 6 left, stay out. 6 left here. So how long did the first set of tyres last you? 7 left becomes a 6?
That was funny. I didn't even get 5,000 Ks out of the first set of
What?
tyres.
What were they?
They were the Pirelli P70s that came with the car.
Late 7 right, 3 right mid. Really?
Yep.
6,000 Ks.
Yep. So I quickly changed out of those, and I've now got a.
Did you rotate them at the first service properly?
I didn't.
3 right
My
mid.
fault.
7 left and 8 right short, and a stay 100.
Is Bobcat marked on your notes?
Yeah, Bobcat on left, parked on the middle of the road. Oh, there it is. Yep, see? Thank you. 8 left short, and after 70 becomes a 7 hug. You do go faster when I don't call them.
I don't know why that is. It helps that the Bobcat's been through some of these corners clearing.
Oh. I thought we'd give you some peace from my voice viewers. Yeah, this is a terrific car. So we're using 1 to 10 notes here, and these are actually last year's. Thank you, Bernie Webb. If you want notes for a rally, you cannot go past smooth line.
Absolutely.
It's quite a big drop down on the left there. Not that you needed to know that. 6 right mid here.
Best not telling the person that's scared of heights that there's a big drop there.
Oh, look how dangerous it is. Shit, that is a drop. Oh, 100 yeah. At the end, 7 left at the sign, and 6 right mid here. Into 9 left, 50 becomes an 8. Question you often get asked, do you get car sick doing this? You get used to it after a while. You can learn not to be car sick. 150. And the trick is firstly to hold your notes up nice and high, like right in front of the camera. Ooh.
Oh, I did not see that pothole.
6 left entry and 4 right mid at the cutting. So that's the disadvantage of this suspension, is that when it does bottom out, it hits hard.
Yes.
50 for 5 left, another 50. 6 right, stay out. 9 right early and 5 left mid. And you start to feel a little, just mildly queasy, but it generally doesn't get worse than that.
Once those Pirellis wore out at such low kilometres, I swapped those over for a set of Michelin Pilot 4 Sports. Yep. And that's what's on the car now.
Kia 8 left entry and 5 right, accidents common.
We've just hit 21,000 Ks, or just hitting 21,000 Ks, and the tyres have got at least 50% left on them still.
Okay.
And with rev matching, no double shuffling. You can just put your foot in and it does it by itself.
Very well.
Very well, and it's cheating. Look, kangaroo, and it's cheating.
It seems to have really good grip on loose bark though.
These tyres are amazing. I'm so impressed with them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not an R-spec tyre, of course, but...
Yep. That motor's just purring like a little baby, little 1.6 litre turbo.
We're sort of like the sad bus in a way, but we go through, make sure the roads are clear.
Yep.
Report anything back to rally base.
And we'll have helmets on, like this.
Helmets on.
Here's a picture of us with helmets on. And now the helmets are gone again. Oh, 3 left here, 4 right, late, and 4 left. It's all about my voice, you see. If my voice is down here and I'm speaking calmly like this, 4 left and 5 left, it's fine. But if I go 8 right, there's a fucking 6 coming up and slow down.
Slow down.
Whatever. Yep. Just you on your own, off notes. You figure it out. That's it.
See, I've heard that before.
I'm off. Forget it. Just drive what you see, mate.
Oh dear.
I'm ready for coffee.
Stuart Nav Greaves. That's it. Throw it away.
So there we are. Very short review of the i20 in its totally natural environment, because this is just perfect for a little hot hatch like this.
It's just loves these roads. Small house.
Oh yeah, small house up here. It's a tiny house. Looks like a garden shed you wouldn't fit a car in.
No, and 4 people live in there.
Yeah. Mum, Dad, and the kids.
Mum, Dad, and the kids.
Engine temperature graph, it's fine. Oil temperature, throttle. Oh yeah, a few little squirts there, but not much.
Normally, when we're coming through here, I'm coming through here rather fast in the race car.
Yeah.
Now, being an official car, we have time to look around and so forth, do what we're doing, and I just think it's, for me anyway, it's so much better.
It's uncanny. Andrew was calling the notes to me. He's saying there's a dip on this next 5 left. You know, going.
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep.
No, I can't even remember going on this road,
Yeah.
and yet I've done this rally a couple of times.
I just seem to remember every single pothole, every bump,
Yeah.
camber. You fixate a tunnel vision on where you have to drive, and I think that just retains. I wish I was like that at school.
So does your teacher.
Yeah.
Well, enough of this banter. The competition cars are starting to arrive, and as usual, there's a very wide range. Andrew's found himself a job. What you doing, Andrew? Scrutineering.
Yep. Just making sure that the turbo's big enough.
It's got one. Holy smoke.
That's a baby one.
Yeah. FTRX7.
Toot your horn. Excellent. Touch your brake pedal, please. Happy with that, Jack? Great job. Pop your bonnet, please. Fantastic. Your battery's covered. Your positive's covered. There are no major oil leaks. You're not leaking on the ground. Last stage of the day.
Has this one been scrutineered?
I scrutineered it and I failed it.
Did you? Why?
The flux capacitors in backwards.
Yeah. And the colours clash terribly.
Terribly. What's it?
Fail that one. Yeah. With the hot V turbos there. You can see the turbo sitting in the middle. But just look at that, that's about 1.5 meters from the front of the car to the front of the motor. So it's well back. It's not really a front engine car, it's more like a front mid-engine car. Righto. We cannot not film this car.
It's a bit iconic, isn't it?
You got the flannelette shirt. Yeah, and the inside's just as rough looking as the outside, but he sure knows how to pedal, does Mick Downey. Show us what you got. Look at that.
It's a bit dirty, dusty.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah.
You could clean that forever, and it's never coming clean because it's a wrap. Let's have a look.
Oh, you've broken it.
Nice colour too.
Hey?
You're back.
Back, yeah.
The number 1 on the door. So this, folks, is the little town of Marysville. Massive fires came through and burned the whole place down in 2009?
9, I think it was.
15 years ago.
Wow.
15 years ago. Now, there's no point in having a great little hot hatch if you haven't got great roads to drive on. And of course, Tasmania is still the place to go for the most enjoyable driving experience on fantastic uncrowded roads. But I'll just take a moment to say, these roads around Marysville in the Yarra Ranges, just out of Melbourne, are the best you'll find anywhere on mainland Australia, in my opinion. It's just such a lovely area and really worth the trip. So let's get into the rally. And before you know it, we were underway at the back of the field. Okay, 190 metres ahead. So we've got somebody off up here. And it didn't take long before we had our first customers. Flat tyre, no room for a spare, bummer. Okay, competition car. Righto. Okay, no dramas, just breakdown. And we deposited them safely at the Reefton Hotel for some sandwiches.
Guys, thank you.
You're most welcome.
I'll just park over here on the left.
So do we just come and find you?
It'll be easy to find us because we'll be the only one here. Yeah.
No worries. Thank you.
So after lunch, the whole field heads back the way it came, and we have our passengers again. And they didn't crash. They're way too talented for that. If we need any more, it's going to be a bit squashy in there. But Now you'll notice they didn't have helmets on, so only after we let them out do we get a chance to cut loose a little bit. 70 metres, 5 left. Look, it's not quite race pace, but it's 7/10 and the i20N is just loving it. If it had another 50 kilowatts, it would be epic. But then it'd be an i30N, wouldn't it? For 100 at the end, 7 left, massive crop on the left. I can barely see the valley. 6 right bit here. Did you need to know that? It's a long way down. No comment. 70 metres, 8 left, 50 metres, 9 right on brow. Stay up 100 from 8 right. Late 7 right. 8 left. We give everybody a decent head start, but it takes quite some while to catch up with the medical and the event solutions guys, who hustle along in their 3 tonnes worth of 4-wheel drive very briskly indeed. You just back it off a bit, but check how fast they go there, and an old Falcon in front. Now, in the event of an emergency, they have to be there ASAP, and it's hilarious how quick they are, hot on the heels of the tail end of the rally cars. Okay, so that's what happens when you blow a turbo. Hey Sam.
Hello.
Hey, listen. Viewers, this is Sam Stevens.
G'day.
And she's got a lovely, see that little green Escort over there?
I call it an Escort.
It's not an Escort, is it?
It's a Ford Focus RS Mark II.
And we're going to review it.
Yeah, happy to. Happy to. We'll take it out around my little home track and have a bit of fun, have a chat.
Leave a comment, viewers. Would you like to see Sam review her own car?
Fabulous. Happy to show it off.
Hey, Robbie, that's right. How are you going? Day 2 of the rally. And there's one of the cars here I'd really like to show you, because it's very, very nice. Hello lads, how are we? This is just beautiful.
That's not bad. He's the man who built it. He's the man you want to speak
Is
to.
it? Okay.
Gordon.
I'd remind you this is a car that's already done a day's rallying, and look, there isn't a speck of dirt on the thing. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got to keep them clean. Yeah. So, some machine.
And where are you from?
Scotland originally.
Scotland. I knew that.
You're Kiwi, aren't you?
No, I'm an Aussie. No.
No, have a look inside.
Okay.
Bit lights on it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at that. There are rally cars and there are rally cars, and just the quality of this is just incredible. Have a look. I mean, we can do Lambos and Porsches and things, but look at this.
It's a Lambo blue, Lamborghini blue.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a long history of racing in Scotland as well as
I used to do a bit of rallying, and then I started a motorsport workshop in Melbourne. So, Flash Motorsport.
It's a credit to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
It's about as far away from my electric Porsche 928 as you can get in terms of presentation. That's just... Boy, doesn't that thing go?
Ah, yes.
No wonder he passed us. Normal gearbox. Doesn't sound like a dog box.
I'll just see
Got a
bags of concrete in the back.
or a cattle dog.
Hey?
Cattle dog.
Cattle dog, yeah?
That's where you like it. Good old Aussie V8. Yep, that's it.
73.
Yep.
Rally base, final sweep, leaving stage 10 with 73 cars. 7-3.
You can see tarmac rallying is an exhilarating sport, and great bang for your bucks too. You get heaps of motorsport for your money. But if you're driving at 10/10ths, overcook it and spear off, there's a very slim chance that you won't collect a big gum tree or spear over a cliff, or possibly both. So you never want to drive 10/10ths. So what a fabulous low stress way for Andrew and I to spend a weekend. And great people too, very sociable. Sun's come out, lighting's good. Sammy.
Oh, the lighting's good. Excellent.
Yes. Hang on, I'll just do the mum thing.
Thank you. Yes, I need it. I've got helmet hair and all that.
Beautiful. You've had lots of cars.
I've had a few. Yes, but this was the one that I bought when I started working at a racetrack. And I was at the racetrack and I figured I need something practical that I could drive every day. The kids could easily get in and out of, two-door coupe, something nice and sensible, 2.5 litre turbo. I have thought, what, if I work at a racetrack, I need to take something around it.
That's got cred.
I got this,
Yeah.
and it's got cred in spades.
Yeah, and you went to Brisbane to get it.
I did. So it came up for sale by this lovely woman who was a super Ford fanatic, had matching Ford tattoos with her husband. And she just moved to far north Queensland and was terrified of hitting a roo in it and just said, I don't want it to be destroyed. Yep. I want to sell it for a fair bit of money because I only made 315 of them. And I flew up and I got it. It was the first time I'd ever sat in one. I'd done XR5s and I loved the XR5, but I'd never sat in an RS until I arrived on the plane and drove it home. I was so excited. Obviously had to just travel on the roads. I remember thinking to myself, I thought it'd be louder. Maybe I need to put an exhaust on it. And then I thought, no, I shouldn't modify it. I should just leave it. I put an exhaust on it.
Of course you did. Any other mods?
But that's all I've done. And it was literally just for loudness because I didn't want to chip it or do anything to it. I just got a cat back.
I saw your accelerator pedal's not standard.
No, it's not. No. So I've got skinny little girl feet. And so computer printed a bright green pedal with a nice little bit on it so I can heel and toe it properly.
Fantastic. And I know you're a serious performance driver because you were doing Targa years before I was. So you've been doing Targa for a long time and rallying for a long time.
Yeah, a little while. Started as a co-driver and was lucky enough to be able to move up into the driver's seat.
Terrific.
As well.
Well, we look forward to doing a review. Can we do a proper review of this car with you?
I think you might have to come out to my work.
You've got a racetrack at your disposal.
I do indeed.
Let's do it, Sammy.
Sounds good.
Uber call? I always wanted to know what these things are like.
Unfortunately, the rights in their incredibly fast Nissan GTR have had problems, so we get to transport them back to the start. So we'll see if we can scare them as much as they scare themselves.
Cam timing throwing a fault light which indicated that oil pressure wasn't where it ought to be.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And so, it's not a total lunching, but
no,
I didn't want to drive it into destruction.
Just in case, exactly.
And an 8 left, stay at 40 for a 4 left mid. 4 here, 70 metres for an 8 right, mid. Stay.
You're right in the back?
Comfy bumpy? It's fun, isn't it? 5 right up here. This is 5.
I'm wondering where that SUV's gone. You're bloody right.
70 over brow, 6 left mid, and 6 right. The horsepower is astonishing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, this is good.
The guys in the back were in a Nissan R35 GTRs. They won 2 stages yesterday, so I don't think they're scared by our 150 kilowatts. Here we go. At the N10, right? Look at that, 100 miles an hour. It's still going between the trees.
I was being very safe, all right?
A beautiful drive. Yeah. Do you guys own this? Or,
Yeah.
It's yours or?
Yeah, mine. Yep.
All right, well, thanks for travelling with Andrew's Uber service. If you give us a 5-star rating, we'll give you a 5-star as well.
Okay, excellent. That's it.
There we go. Don't forget your helmets. So last thought, if you are going to go up the Yarra Ranges for a bit of a fang in your hot hatch, take it easy, stay on your own side of the road, and don't go on the weekend. So there you are. How fortunate are we to be able to do this legally? The little N car never missed a beat and was so much fun. The ride is a bit firm, but the steering wheel does indeed telescope. Hooray! Even when blasting along, it used far less fuel than we expected, and on the freeway, as little as 5 litres per 100k. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Now stop watching YouTube and get back to work.